For today's cheap easy dinner, I am taking my ham that is left over from Easter and frozen, and I just put it frozen straight into my pan. Then I put the lid on and it'll defrost in the pan as it's starting to cook. As it's cooking, I just peel off the pieces so the middle will start cooking and get defrosted also. Then I cut up my vegetables, my carrots, my onions, my cabbage. Get my ham a little bit more defrosted, which takes it literally takes like 5 to 7 minutes to defrost my ham. Then I go ahead and cut up my ham into bite-sized pieces for the stir fry that I'm making. Put in my vegetables, put the vegetables that take longer to cook on the bottom and the vegetables that take less time to cook on the top. So my carrot and onion is on the bottom and then my cabbage is on the top. Then I put in my seasoned salt, and I don't stir it all around just because it's going to be a big mess, so I just let it cook down, and then I will stir the salt all around after it's cooked down for a little bit. Okay, get it cooked down. So this meal is almost cooked, got about 5 more minutes. It will have been 20 minutes total. I defrosted my ham for 10 minutes, and then my vegetables will have cooked for about 10 minutes. And I have leftover onion and garlic rice from last night's dinner that we're going to warm up and use for tonight's dinner. Then I add a bottle of sweet and sour sauce, and so this is my sweet and sour stir fry. Here's a little tip: always add butter to everything. In my case, it's ghee, which is just clarified butter, but butter always adds a really good flavor. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. Yum. Yum.
Okay, this is a throw it all together dinner. What do you think?
It is?
Looks good.
Yep.
Oh. Oops. Trying to gather it up here on the fork. There.
Did I get
Better for the camera that way.
Might need salt.
Yum. Is it a stir fry? It tastes like
Yes.
a stir fry.
Sweet and sour stir fry.
It doesn't really need the salt, actually.
Ooh,
It's
yay.
yummy. It's very yummy.
Oops. Okay, I have this leftover rice, and I have this little bit of leftover rice. So what I'm gonna do is save myself a container and put the leftovers. So it looks like I made about 5 servings tonight. And this cost me less than $5. So the ham was $1 something a pound. All the vegetables were $1, $2 for the sauce, and then 25 cents for the rice. So what, $4.75? Something like that. And now we will have tomorrow's dinner or lunch. Okay. All right, so we've got our jumbo biscuits, Grand's biscuits. I just get the off-brand. Woo! Whatever you want. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then what you're going to do is you're going to roll out your biscuits and just get it a little bit bigger. All 10 biscuits. Okay, so you're going to roll it out, put it in an greased muffin tin. Then, this is my hamburger that I pre-cooked. I pre-cooked 5 pounds of hamburger at a time, and then I put it in little baggies and freeze them, and then I already have pre-ground hamburgers. So this dinner literally takes me 5 minutes prep time, okay? Then in each biscuit, we're gonna put a little bit of hamburger in each one. Now, if you want, you could add spaghetti sauce, you could use pepperoni, you could use sausage, you could make a vegetarian one where you just put onions and green peppers and mushrooms. You could do an Alfredo sauce, a pesto sauce, any combination that you want. Then you're going to top it with cheese. Place them in a greased muffin tin at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. If you're using a dark coated pan like the one I have here, you need to turn your temperature down to 325 degrees. Otherwise, it will burn the bottoms of your cheeseburger bowls. And there are my cheeseburger bowls. These recipes are in the description below and on our website at livingonadime.com. I have a bunch of leftovers. I've got chicken and a little tiny bit of green peppers and rice and enchilada sauce and olives and some salsa. So what I'm going to do is make an enchilada casserole. I'm going to spray my pan first. Don't think that's quite enough rice. Let's see. Okay, that's not quite enough rice. All right, I had a fresh pat of rice for Mike's rice for the week for lunches. So, oops, there's a little rock. I have never found a rock in rice. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Okay, so that's probably a good amount of rice. Then I'm going to cut up my chicken. Use this instead. Sprinkle that on top. And tip for olives, just smash them. You don't need to cut them up. Just take your hand and go through and smash them, and they will be in nice little pieces. Take, my goodness, not even half, a tenth of the time to cut it all up. There you go. Okay, so let's spread that all over. And let's see, what do we have left? We've got a couple of onions and that there. And then we got rid of that, and we got rid of that. Now we got some salsa I need to use up. Okay, I'm gonna pour that in. All right. Then I'm gonna pour my seasoned salt. And I'm gonna spread my salsa just a little bit better. Then I'm gonna take my enchilada sauce that I have left over, and I'm going to drizzle it all over, just like so. It's a good way to get rid of all the leftovers and clean out the fridge and not have to spend a lot of time doing dinner. Got that spread. Okay, let me get all this in the sink because it's driving me crazy. Okay, now, Fiesta blend. Jack's favorite. Now, here's a little tip. If you want your Mexican food to be stringier for type of cheese, add just a little bit of mozzarella. You don't have to add a lot, just a little bit, and then it gives it the nice stringiness and adds a little bit of flavor. And then we got our Fiesta blend right here. That is Jack's side. And then our goat cheese for Mike and I. Gonna put that on. Yum. And we're gonna put this in the oven at 450 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. All we really have to do is warm it up. I mean, we're cooking the potatoes, the onions and the peppers, but everything else is already pre-cooked. So we're basically just warming everything up. All right, there's Mike and I's. And get every little bit. All right, I have 5 containers of leftovers containers in the sink. Okay, putting the foil, and I'm putting this in the oven. What did you just say when you took it out of the oven?
That looks pretty good.
Doesn't it look delicious?
Yeah.
Do you think?
What is it?
I would love to eat that enchilada casserole.
Oh, yes. I would love to eat that enchilada casserole.
To have the taste test, the official taste test.
Dun, 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 dun,
Here we
dun,
go.
dun.
Okay, ready? Thumbnail. Very good.
I love this stuff. It's delicious.
Is it delish?
Yum. Amazing. It's wonderful.
Wow, a 3 table pound. That's pretty good.
Pounding. It's a 3 get it together people pound.
With leftovers.
Oh man, this is really good. I want seconds, and I haven't finished firsts yet.
Okay, now I don't have any egg because we just got back from a trip yesterday. So I'm just kind of winging it here. So this is mashed potato flakes with my seasoned salt, Diana Dime Cookbook, Volume 1. This I use every single day, several times a day.
What's making? Breaded chicken?
Yes.
Is it Parmesan breaded chicken?
No, I can make a Parmesan. Do you want a Parmesan?
Yes. I would take some breaded Parmesan chicken.
Okay. Well, let me find the Parmesan. Do we have Parmesan? Okay, so now I'm adding Parmesan. Okay, so get my chicken here. Have it defrosting. So I'm going to cut it up into chicken tenders. I'm going to spray it with oil first. I'm making some for me without Parmesan because I'm dairy free. I'm just going to roll it in the Parmesan chicken and, or roll it in the potato flakes, just like so. Oops, I forgot to spray that one. Okay. All right, there's some for me. And now I'll add the Parmesan for the family. And then we'll add a little bit of ranch, because why not? Okay, now we'll mix this all together. Okay. And put the rest in my pan. Okay, now we're having extra people tonight, so that's why I'm making more. Okay, now see how I have all this left over? I'll put this in a freezer bag and freeze it so I can reuse it for another day, and then I'm not throwing all of this away. Okay, have it in the oven at 400 degrees. And there is the chicken. I am making 6 different kinds of French bread pizza. I cut my hoagie buns in half and then I spread them with butter or margarine. You can see here I paid $2.44 for them. They are normally $3.45. The first one is 3 cheese, and to do that I put red sauce on it. Spread it evenly. Don't put too much. You don't want it super soggy. By the way, the butter keeps the sauce from making your bread soggy. Then for the 3 cheese, I put Parmesan cheese, and I had Fiesta blend Mexican cheese. I know it's not traditional, but that's what I had. And put that on, and then I also put our mozzarella, and that is the 3 cheese. The next one is 3 meat, and I've got my sauce down again with some Canadian bacon and some pepperonis and some Italian sausage. And then I put the mozzarella cheese on top for that also. The next one I'm making supreme, and I am putting my sauce, and I'm cutting up some pepper and some onion, red, yellow, or white, all will work on there. And then some more sausage and my cheese. Then the next one I'm going to put on is pepperoni. with my sauce and pepperoni slices and cheese. Please comment, guys, and tell me what varieties of French bread pizza you make. I'm curious to try some different varieties. The next one is Hawaiian with Canadian bacon and pineapple and mozzarella cheese. And then the next one is barbecue chicken. So I took my barbecue sauce. I also buttered the bread on this one. I'm using canned chicken, but if you have leftover chicken, that's fine. Spreading it on there and then adding some cheese. There are the 6 different varieties that I make. Then I added 2 more Supreme on there just because I had it left over. Put it in the oven and baked it. Here is my 6 different varieties of French bread pizza. You can grab a recipe for this French bread pizza and all the variations. The link is in the description below. Okay, hold it up closer to you. Okay, now can you take a bite without burning the hide off of your...
Yes.
Delicious.
Yum. Very delicious.
5-minute prep.
Wow, yum.
I am running out the door and I am making my roast sticky chicken with chicken thighs, but I'm adding a little bit of a different twist. So here's my flavoring. So here's my seasoning that I made from my roast sticky chicken, the big one. I'm putting a little bit in there, but I'm just gonna add a different twist and put a little bit of brown sugar, or a lot of brown sugar. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix this all together, just like so. Yum. Have my aluminum foil here to line my pan to make cleanup easier. Now, here's a little tip. I found this foil unopened at a garage sale for, I can't remember if it was 50 cents or $1, and it was completely unopened. So guys, look for alternate places to find your foils and your plastic wraps and all of that to help you save money. Okay, so I've got my chicken thighs. I'm gonna put them in here. Then, just going to sprinkle some on the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna throw this in the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour. Now, if you have extra leftover, just put it in a baggie, put it in the freezer, and you can use it next time. Okay, I've got about 10 minutes left, so I'm gonna baste it. Probably should have basted it before, but today's been one of those days. Okay, I've got my roast sticky chicken. Oh, yum. I turned the broiler on just a second, so that's why the tops are just a little bit black there, but that's okay. I just wanted my skin to get extra crispy. So we've got steak potatoes. What do you call these? I can't remember what I call these.
Wedges.
Anyway, steak potato wedges, broccoli, mom broccoli, dad broccoli, kid broccoli. Yum. So you can see I got my chicken for $2.87 a pound right there. This is one of our easiest dinners. I take 2 of these, and I have a husband and 2 teen boys, and I just make chicken bites just like so. Going to sprinkle with my homemade seasoned salt. The recipe is in the description below. It's also in our Dining on a Dime cookbook, volume 1, which you can get in the link in the description below. Guys, if you are loving these super easy recipes, Would you please hit that thumbs up button and share our videos? That lets YouTube know that you like my videos and inspires me to keep going on. Okay, they're pretty much cooked through. While I'm waiting for my rice and my broccoli to finish, I'm turning off the heat and just letting it finish cooking with the heat. Pour out the extra water first. Okay. Okay. Broccoli. Kids broccoli. Dad broccoli. There, I'll put the rest on hers. See, am I a mother of 4 children or what?
Yep.
There is the cooked chicken. Okay. And let's put some on right there. Put some on right there. Put some on right there. What?
Just laughing at the kids. Broccoli.
Okay, now rice. There we go. Ooh, it should be going a little bit more. Hold on. Boop. Let me test. See, maybe not. Oh, yeah, like 3 more minutes.
It's al dente.
It's very al dente.
That's about 2 more pieces than your mom's would have.
Yep. All right, Jack dinner's almost ready.
Oh, is this mine?
Yes. That's the kids' plate. Are you
Makes
happy
sense.
with the kids' plate?
Yes, I'm very happy with it.
Okay. Got to build strong bones and muscles there.
Gotta
gotta get
have your vegetables.
Plenty of vegetables.
Yep.
Because you're a growing boy. You're a growing boy up there above me.
Okay, I think the rice might be done now. Okay, here we go. Okay, one. This is my easy meal, less than 20 minutes. It would have gone even quicker if my rice would have already been made.